Hey guys, Mario here, otherwise known as Y2M on the interwebs, and welcome to, well, I guess for now we can call it the Reboot Review. As you well know, this week DC Comics rebooted its entire universe, and to herald that, they released just 2 comics this week. One is basically a send-off to the old DC universe, and the other one is a comic that launches the new DC universe. That's right, I'm talking about Flashpoint number 5 and Justice League number 1. So pretty much for all the month of September, I'm gonna be reviewing 20 of the 52 titles. Basically the big ones. Now Flashpoint number 5, oh boy. You know, I have never been more glad for a crossover event to be over than I have with this one. If they were gonna launch an epic new universe, and they've been building this up epically, don't you think the last event before the new universe would be just as epic? Apparently not. Flashpoint has pretty much had the problem that it's just been several issues of nothing. Exposition, and basically going around, oh, look at how messed up this Flashpoint universe is. Look at that guy. That guy was such a nice guy when I knew him, but here, in this universe, he's quite the dick. And I mean, really, with the exception of very few characters, like the Batman of the Flashpoint universe, there's really not much worth checking out here. And making Barry Allen kind of like a little bit of a whiny tard, I mean, yeah, alright, he had kind of a good reason for things to play out, but at the same time, dude, he basically was next to helpless, and especially at Flashpoint number 5, I was expecting an epic battle between him and the Reverse Flash. Yeah, he makes an appearance here too. It's me, Reverse Mario, back again, biatch, to spread evil, cause trouble, and overall annoy you. So anyway, Reverse Flash shows up, and basically he explains to Barry the whole Flashpoint event happening wasn't necessarily the Reverse Flash's doing. It was actually someone else that, to me, felt kind of obvious who it was. Won't spoil much for you, but you'll just be like going, well, kind of saw that one coming. While we were all waiting to see an epic battle between Flash and Reverse Flash, it never happened because, spoiler alert, Reverse Flash kind of more or less got taken out in about 5 pages. So, anyway, after that's settled, Flash basically tries to fix things as best as he knows how, which he kind of does, and he goes and he basically says that, and this is the explanation to why the DC universe is getting relaunched, by the way, in continuity. He basically says that he would like to go back in time and fix things, but oh wait, he needs a cosmic treadmill to do it. That's right, the guy that can run faster than pretty much anything, and who uses this thing called the Speed Force, such a stupid name, basically is telling us that he can't go to an exact point in time without a piece of gym equipment. And I really didn't take this well when I first read this part. What the hell? Why would he need that? A cosmic treadmill. He uses a cosmic treadmill to go back in time? What the hell? Cosmic treadmill? What the hell would he need a cosmic treadmill for? Cosmic treadmill? Cosmic treadmill? Alright, well let's see. T-R-E-A-D. Oh, well, I think I got a word here.
Cosmic treadmill?
That's right. Cosmic treadmill. Cosmic treadmill. Cosmic treadmill. Cosmic treadmill. Are you freaking serious? Cosmic treadmill? Cosmic treadmill? Why would he even need a cosmic treadmill? He can run faster than light. Why? So yeah, 12 hours and a quick electroshock therapy session later, I got over it. I noticed that there was a couple of touching parts, especially once the universe is restored, but not really because it's a new universe. We see Barry talk to Bruce Wayne, and basically there's a personal moment between Bruce and Barry and a character from the Flashpoint universe that basically has a last message for Bruce. This was kind of an anticlimactic book that once again didn't solve anything, despite the fact that most of its tie-ins pretty much said, oh, wait till issue 5, till issue 5, we're going to resolve everything in issue 5. It didn't. And the only thing it did was just basically set up the new universe. Way to go, guys. Anyway, now that we're done with Flashpoint, we got the first of the New 52 in the form of Justice League number 1. You know, I don't know how you're going to feel about this, but I know that DC's mission was to basically start everything new and fresh and clean slate, and to basically get a lot of new readers and get them exposed to these classic heroes. I gotta tell you, I think they succeeded. Justice League is basically a setup to a bigger storyline. Justice League number 1 doesn't even take place in the present time of the new DC universe. It actually takes place 5 years beforehand, when superheroes are barely emerging and becoming known. And I like the fact that people, average Joes, are still a little unsure and even frightened of these people. Like, what are these superhumans going to do? Are they going to kill us all? What are they going to do? I like that. And I like the fact that they decided to do a story in the past to show how the Justice League came to be. Basically, it's like comparing a documentary about the Beatles. Yeah, you know how awesome they are and all the legendary songs that they did, but you also want to know how the band got together. And Justice League number 1 and its subsequent issues will answer those questions. Now, a lot of people are going to be a little bit miffed because while the cover shows the entire Justice League all together, the actual comic features only 3. And people are going to be going WTF a lot, I'm pretty sure. But also no coincidence who it was, because these 3 either have a movie out or will have one out real soon. I think you can look at this and pretty much guess who I'm talking about. But to me, I thought that was a good plan, to basically give Justice League, the comic, a little more of a cinematic feel and stretch out the story a little bit. Anyway, minor spoiler here, I also like the witty trade-off banter going on between Green Lantern and Batman. I love the fact that that Batman isn't so super freaking duper serious. I mean, he kind of needs to be brooding because that's he's had a traumatic event in his life that caused him to be Batman. But at the same time, I kind of want him to be a smartass, to have a clever wit retort to everyone else's lines. I also love how they have Hal Jordan as a young, arrogant prick who thinks he knows it all, who thinks he's all that in a bag of chips, and I love how he gets mentally humbled by Batman, and how he gets physically humbled by a familiar Man of Steel later on in the issue. I've heard a lot of things about Superman. I won't say much because that's going to come in later issues, but all I'm going to say is that I like the direction they're going to put him through. I love the lighthearted moments with Batman. I really did. I didn't think it was slapstick, and I didn't think it was corny at all. I thought it was the right kind of humor. This is something that I want to see. I hope it continues, and I hope it's that way with the other members of the Justice League once we meet up with them. Throughout every page I've read, I was either smiling, chuckling, or straight up laughing out loud. Jeff Johns, Jim Lee, they basically did a good job. The writing is solid. The artwork is great. There are, of course, a couple of snags, but nothing that will take away from the overall experience of this comic. Basically, I am going to buy future issues. I want to see what they do with this, especially since we got a clue as to who the main villain will be real soon. Alright, well, I think that about does it. You need to see this for yourself. You need to check these out, especially Justice League. I thought they did well. Some people might not think so because they were expecting the bam, pow, biff, kapams off the get-go, and that's just not how it's going to work. That about does it for now. Check the books out. if you can. Justice League is selling like hotcakes everywhere. But join me next week as I review Action Comics #1, Detective Comics #1, Green Arrow #1, and Batgirl #1. Other than that, live nerdcore, stay safe, and I'll see you throughout the month. Y2M out.